What's the harshest truth you've learned? Very few people truly give a shit about you. Identify them. Embrace them. It's not that other people are bad, they just have other priorities. Edit. Well, this blew up. The funny thing is a lot of the replies talk about who the poster gives a shit about. They missed the point of my poster. Most no one cares. Sometimes you do everything right and still fail. Sometimes *YOU*re* the problem, meaning the speaker. That it was a mistake to subconsciously align my identity and purpose with my career. When that career ended I didn't know who I was anymore. I still don't some days. Edit. This happened to me without even knowing it. It was insidious. I don't think there is a way for it not to happen with certain careers. Edit. Thank you everyone for the support. I think it's impossible to not become your job if you find the right career. I take it day by day. Another edit. Lol. I do lots of mindfulness practices like not listening to music when driving. I read self-help books. I'm also in therapy, which is super helpful, but comes with its own issues. I train in combat sports as my hobby, and am waiting for some injuries to get better. Edit. It hasn't all been depressing. I enjoy my family, and have reversed the ill effects of working overnights for years. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure in my 30s and recently I have gotten off medication. I have changed my diet completely, and I do intermittent fasting every single day for up to 24 hours. I have never been healthier. He who angers me, controls me. Dad. Sometimes things break, and cannot be fixed. Some people will simply have a harder life than others. And most often it won't be people living the easy life that will help you with your hard life. I don't think they realized it, but I had a group of friends that would make me the butt of the joke whenever I was around. When I was one-on-one with them they were kind, but when we were a group I was the target of jokes, pranks, ridicule, etc., and I always bared it with a smile. One time, we all got together for a wedding and stayed at one of their houses. I went to bed early, but the door was open and I could hear them all talk about me. They didn't just make fun of me while I was with them, they made fun of me when they were together. I was the group joke. They may have liked me, but they didn't respect me. While I lay there in bed, listening to all of that, I thought about all the other friendships I had, and realized that most of them shared a similar pattern. I stopped talking with them and anyone else who treated me that way. I became more selective with friends, and became much more private. I enjoy a good joke at my expense, but I'll learn to shut it down if it gets too far. I'll learn not to be gullible and too trusting. There were a lot of truths I learned from that. True kindness is rare, false altruism is abundant. Life is much shorter than we imagine. Not everyone will like you. Don't try to fix people. Some people don't want to be fixed. Even when you forgive someone, you shouldn't forget what they have done. No need to hold it against them, but you definitely should remember. Life really is just simply not fair at all. There's so many ways it's not fair. Literally we all just have to play the cards we're dealt. Sometimes it really sucks, but it is what it is I guess. Most people don't change. I had to stop giving chances and start giving boundaries. Some people really are garbage, and you can't fix them. You can only cut them out of your life. That you never know when the last time is, until it is too late. Last time you hugged a friend. Last time you said I love you. Last time your kid crawled in bed for cuddles. Last time your parents called to chat. Last time you had a great time with someone before. Even the last times you look forward to end up passing by and mark the finality of time. I'm not sure what the date was when I changed my last kid's diaper, but my babies aren't babies anymore. Nobody is obligated to love you. Be grateful for those that do. Never say it can't get any worse. I assure you, it can. It's your boat. You gotta row it, or it won't move. And once you start, you're already ahead of a significant chunk of the population. No matter how hard you work, or how talented you are, you'll still get screwed over for some goofy reason. Learned this from Reddit. If you gotta force it, it's probably shit. Despite all the talks about humans being intelligent, most of people's decisions are based on instincts and emotions, with tiny bit of logic and reason sprinkled in. Be careful who you open up to. Most people I've opened up to, they bring it up and joke about it later. If shit hits the fan, you're on your own. The world isn't just. If you torture yourself thinking about how screwed up everything is, you will make yourself miserable. Just live for yourself and help out when you can. You can't outrun a bad diet. Too smart to be happy, but not smart enough to make it big. People don't care what you do or say, they care about how those things make them *FEEL*. When someone tells you who they are, believe them. The first time. Maya Angelou. You can be head over heels in love with someone, but not be what each other needs. In the end, it doesn't even matter. 1. When you have a problem, that is not your fault and you're stuck in it, some people will help you. After a while you'll be left on your own, and they won't even want to hear you talking about that problem anymore. 2. The world gives a fuck how good of a person you are. People are interested in what you can give to the world. You can be real awful, but that doesn't matter if you are valuable to society. She's never coming back. Edit. Thanks for the award, kind internet stranger. Nothing is free in this world. Everything, and I mean everything, has a price that must be paid. That you have to work for your whole life, and pay bills and then die. That sometimes love isn't enough to make people stay. You are. Life is pain. Trying to avoid pain just brings pain. All we can do is try to choose our pain. Life is not fair, but unrelenting. You have to scratch and claw every day to get and keep what you want. Don't expect anything to be given to you. You can never fully trust anyone.